Slater Crusaders, welcome to the show, our first big post-debate analysis show, or whatever. So, my general view of these debates, as you can probably already tell from my tone, is that they are an embarrassment for our country. They're stale, pointless, and the skill sets necessary to win a debate have zero correlation whatsoever to being a good president. So I find the whole thing an absolutely foolish exercise. Like, congratulations, you can recite a talking point that you wrote and rehearsed 50 times. Good for you. And you'll be a great president one day. Elizabeth Warren had a line in her closing statement, right? So she lists off all these things that are terrible with our country, as if Obama wasn't president for 8 of the last 11 years. And then she ends it with, yet still, I come to you tonight with a heart full of hope. It's like, oh, shut up, you phony. No one talks like that. Yet still, have you ever used that in your life? I come to you tonight with a heart full of hope. Like, get over. Who buys that? So let's go through those points. Well, we'll go backwards. Winning a debate or doing good in this format has zero correlation to being a good president. It would be like you know the NFL Combine? They have what do they do? Like bench press, and they run the 40 and a couple cone drills and stuff like that. And even like the Combine as it is, people are like, these skill sets really don't have a lot to do with like being good in the NFL, but we still go through that charade anyway. But it would be like even getting rid of those, and we'd have knitting. It's like we just knit. You have these guys, you have a bunch of guys who want to be quarterbacks in the NFL, and then we have a knit off, and they see who can knit the prettiest sweater. And then we have them bake chocolate chip cookies. And from those two things, we determine who we're going to sign as the next great quarterback of the NFL. Like, why do we keep doing it this way? Why do we keep doing this way? And why do we let CNN have any say in the matter whatsoever? I mean, maybe it's one thing for the Democratic debates, but certainly in the Republican debates that are going to be upcoming, like 4 years. Like, what if CNN, like, get out of here? And they run these things, and then they run them in the same format that we've been doing forever. I don't know when it started to be like this. Like, when was the downfall? When did it go from Lincoln-Douglas debates filled with in-depth substance to who can recite a 30-second talking point the best? Who gets anything? As you can see, I'm not a big fan of these debates. Who gets anything out of these? Who can even watch this unless you're getting paid to watch it? I get paid to watch it. I didn't even watch it. Second point. What was my second point? They're pointless. They're pointless. Do they ever move the needle at all? We're going to talk more about this as we get closer to, to voting. Maybe we can talk about it before Iowa, which is like 20 days away. But I'm a firm believer that everyone makes up their mind on who they're voting for president in a split second. Boom, split second. It's a nearly subconscious decision based on primal reasons, and the rest of the campaign is just a very expensive process of rationalization. We spend all this time rationalizing why we think this person is the best candidate, but we've already decided. And the people who say they're undecided, right, I'm just not sure who I'm voting for, come on. They know who they're voting for. They just want to feel sought after, right? They want to feel loved. They want the campaigns to fight over their love, but they know who they're voting for already. I got a ton of science I'll back that up with in the next couple weeks here, but we'll save that as we get a little closer. The point is, do these debates change anything ever? The only thing I can think they do is they hasten the demise of a candidate, right? So like poor Jeb. Have you thought of Jeb in the last 4 years? Poor Jeb in the Republican primaries. They needed to put an exclamation point after his name. He was going to lose. It was inevitable, but maybe the debates made his free fall a bit faster. Certainly made it more entertaining with Trump, that's for sure. So Kamala Harris, she won a couple of debates, whatever that even means. She had a couple good moments, but nothing came out of it, obviously. So these whole things are pointless. they're stale. 2 hours? Who can watch this thing for 2 hours? And then on the East Coast, it starts at 9 p.m. Maybe I've lived on the West Coast for too long. I live in San Diego, but like I think the same thing with football games. Football games like go way into midnight? Wow. Maybe I understand staying up for a football game, but who's staying up past 11 o'clock to watch the Democratic debate? Who's going into work today groggy because they just I see the person like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, you didn't get a lot of sleep last night? Oh, man. I just had to see how Elizabeth Warren would handle that question about Medicare for all, and it just had to see it. I just couldn't. I was gripped. It was gripping TV last. I couldn't leave the television.